Hey guys, Stephanie Shaniva here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you guys can see, my hair is out, my natural hair is out, it's looking crazy. But we're about to do a quick weave on my hair. Honestly, I had these bundles laying around, so we're gonna use these and we're gonna get the job done. So first you're gonna need the stocking wig cap. Make sure it's the stocking material. And then you're going to need this diamond bond protective shield, and this is to shield your hair from the glue. And then you're also going to need some hair glue. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just parting a middle part. I was really deciding, like, should I do a middle part, should I do a side part? But I didn't want to mess it up, so I'm like, a side part is like foolproof. So I decided to do a middle part. So right now I'm just sectioning off the area that I want to do the middle part. I was really trying to get as less hair as possible, but I feel like this is still a lot of hair that I left out, but it's okay. But yeah guys, as I'm sectioning out my hair, if you guys are new here, definitely subscribe to my channel, guys. I am on the road to 2K, so I need you guys to subscribe and show your girls some love and be a part of the channel. I post a lot of really cool content, hair videos, advice videos, all that. So definitely subscribe, guys. I do makeup. I'm a social worker. I'm just multifaceted. So why would you not want to follow my channel? So definitely hit that subscribe button, guys. And if you guys didn't notice by now, my hair is dirty. It's not dirty because I washed it like a day before, but I did a hairstyle before this. But I also didn't want to wash it again because it was literally just freshly washed. So there's a little bit of product in my hair, but I'm actually going to wash that out. So I'm sectioning off the hair that I want left out, which is the sides and the leave out area. I'm going to braid the rest of the hair, and then I'm going to wash the leave out area so that it's nice and clean for me to flat iron, if that makes sense. So I'm just putting away the areas that I want to leave out, and I'm going to wash it in a second. Right now I'm taking my low porosity leave-in conditioner by Shea Moisture because my hair is low porosity here. And this is like a detangler, so I'm just going to apply that all over my hair as a leave-in, and then I'm going to just detangle my hair and start braiding it down. All my braids are going to go downward, so once I braid each braid, I like to connect it to the following braid, you know, and just make sure that it's connected. Each braid is connected and it's not just hanging out. So you guys are going to see what I'm talking about in a second. So you want to braid down, and then the end of this braid you want to connect it to the next braid, so we don't have any pieces just straggling and hanging around. Okay. Alright guys, so I headed over to the sink and just gave my leave out a quick little wash to make sure that it's nice and clean for when I flat iron and stuff like that. So I'm going to blow dry this section just to make sure that it's blow dried first, and then I'm going to start the process of applying the cap. So right now I'm using a heat protectant. I use Chi heat protectant, and I'm going to apply that to my hair first before I blow dry it, just to protect from any heat damage, because I don't need that. I don't need any more heat damage than I already have, okay? I got a little bit in front, but it's not too crazy. But I don't want heat damage, so I'm going to apply that. But yeah guys, I do have a lot of content that I post on this channel, but I want you guys to really let me know which one is your favorite content. Like, what content do you guys like the most? Because I feel like I get a lot of traction with my hair videos for some reason. Like, you guys love when I do like different weave styles. So I don't know if I should do more of those or if I should just stick to like doing just all things that I love, because I do have some gym videos on here that you guys like as well. So I see that people like fitness and stuff like that, which is really cool. I originally started this channel doing makeup, and I feel like the makeup isn't even getting that much like hype as it used to when I first started YouTube, so that's like a little interesting. So I'm just trying to find like my niche and see like what's really gonna gravitate people to my channel, you know? So I would appreciate it if you guys are watching this and you hear this to really comment down below and let me know what type of videos you like to watch, because I need to know what my subscribers like. And if it doesn't matter, you know, and you just love watching me and what I do, then that works too, okay? Right now, I'm just sectioning off the leave out area just so that it could be out of the way. So I'm just doing like literally a twist. I didn't even do a braid. I was so lazy here. I just did like a 2-strand little twist just to get it out the way before I add the stocking cap. Also, make sure that you add oil to your scalp just to make sure that, you know, your hair is moisturized underneath before you add the stocking cap. This is very important because my hair gets very dry often, so I need this step. Next, I saw a lot of people placing the protective liquid on their hair, on their actual hair first, and then on the cap. So I'm trying that today and seeing if I get like different results. So I'm actually applying the protective shield on my actual hair, like the braids first, and then I'm gonna apply the cap. So I'm just applying the shield with gloves. Some people use the brush that you know, dye your hair with. You can use a brush as well, but I just use my hands because it's just easier. So I just pop on a pair of gloves and I'm just applying that all over my hair. Yeah, so you want to make sure that's covering all the parts of your hair except your leave out, guys. You don't want to cover your leave out. Do not cover your leave out with this stuff, okay? Alright, so now that we have that all over the areas that we needed, we're going to move on to the next step, which is taking the stocking cap and placing it over your entire head. I was going to use 2, but I ended up using 1 because I couldn't really see through both caps, like where my leave out was. So I just wanted to be safe and use 1 cap. So that's what I did. Now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This comes with a little brush, and I'm just brushing on that concealer just to outline the places that my leave out is and that my leave out is not. So I'm not applying any of that shield onto my leave out once again. So I'm just outlining where my leave out is so I won't touch those areas. Another trick that I like to do is I like to cut holes where the ear area is. I know you guys have probably seen this when people put on wigs. They like to cut the ear area just to get that full back nape area covered. So I'm doing the same thing here because I want to actually get that shield all over my hair and in places that I can't really reach. So that's what I'm doing. Now I'm taking the protective shield once again, and I'm going to apply that on top of the cap now. So you want to apply a generous amount on top of the cap and make sure that all those areas are saturated with that shield. After this, you want to blow dry your hair continuously for about 45 minutes, y'all. I'm not even kidding. Like, you want to make sure that this junk is so dry, because you want to make sure that your hair is protected underneath with no moist areas at all. You want to make sure that it's hard. So I do highly recommend getting like those portable hair blow dryers, like you would see at the salon, but it's like for at home. I would get one of those so that it could cover your whole head and really dry it faster. I would definitely recommend that, because I honestly wish I had that because it would have made the process so much easier. Alright, so now we're going to start the process of adding tracks to the cap. So, like I said, I used these bundles before, so I kind of already had pre-measured pieces that just fit my head. But you want to make sure that you basically just cut it to the same way that I'm doing it, if you have like a whole new set of bundles. So right now I'm just doing my first bundle towards the end, and I'm letting it connect like ear to ear. Not all the way to my ear, but I would just say like halfway into my ear. I connected it. I not connected it, but that was like the end point of each track. Now I'm taking a longer track and I'm going up the same way, a little higher than the first track that I placed, but you want to make it a little close because you do want it to be full at the same time too. So now I'm bringing that a little bit further past my ears, as you guys can see. So you want to have some of the hair falling forward, because that's how it's gonna lay when you're finished, basically. I've seen a lot of people do this when they do quick weaves, and it turns out pretty cute, so I'm just following their method too. But you want to make it on a curve and have some of the hair falling forward towards you as well. So I'm going to keep doing that same thing. I'll probably make it curved for like 3 tracks. So this track will be curved as well. And then after the 3rd track, I start, just doing single, like towards the back only. But you guys are going to see. I use single tracks going towards the back and single track going towards the sides, if that makes sense. But you guys are going to see what I'm talking about. So after each track that you glue down, you want to take your blow dryer on cool and just make sure that is nice and dry. They usually don't recommend putting on hot because I think the glue you might melt the glue or something. So I just don't really put it on hot. It's either like warm or cold. But right now I'm using the cool setting, and I'm just drying down my tracks. You want to make sure that these are really stuck and dried, because they can lift once you're done with the whole style. So that's why they say like don't brush it immediately after. Like don't brush it too hard, I would say immediately after, because the glue is really still drying, So after each section I like to dry mine just to make sure that each section is really stuck. So when you reach the top, you just want to take like small little pieces and just cover up as much cap as you can that's heading towards the leave out area. So yeah, it could look nice and natural. Right now I headed to my bathroom because I just needed to focus. Like I couldn't see good enough in the area that I was in. So I just headed to the bathroom the old fashioned way, and we're going to flat iron my leave out. So obviously, first things first, I'm going to add my heat protectant because, like I said, I don't want my leave out to get heat damage. So I'm going to add that heat protectant, and then I'm going to flat iron my hair with a mini titanium flat iron. Titanium flat irons are good for 4C natural hair, which is what I have. So I would definitely recommend you getting a titanium flat iron if you have hair like mine's, okay? I also applied the heat protectant to the weave itself because you have to treat the weave like it's your hair, okay guys? We're not going to skip that part because we're going to put heat on the hair as well. So what I'm about to show you right now is the Kera Care stick. I don't know what this is called, but it's Kera Care, Keracara. And this junk is the truth, y'all. If you want your 4C natural hair to really lay, like, apply this on your hair first and then flat iron it, and you'll get a much silkier results. And I just love this stuff, like, and it lasts a long time. It's pretty expensive, but it lasts a long time, so it's worth it because I had this for a minute, okay? But I'll probably have the link to the product down below if you guys really want to know. But this is really what I use to get my hair really nice and sleek and flat. So yeah guys, that is honestly it for this video. Once you flat iron your leave out, you can kind of style it the way that you want to style it. I ended up cutting it into a short bob, not too short, but it's like medium size, and I'm going to show you a video of how it looks at the end of this video. But yeah guys, do what you want with this hairstyle. It's very versatile. It's a middle part, so you could put crimps in it. You could put flexi rods in it if you don't want to put a lot of heat. But this style is just like my go-to when I just need to get my hair done and I gotta do it on my own. So yeah guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you hit that subscribe button down below. If you're still here to the end, you might as well subscribe and stay, duh. And I'll see you guys in my next video.